Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Capture Trap Spider-Man figure that was produced by Hasbro as part of the Amazing Spider-Man line of products. I picked this up at Walmart for $7.47. Now, I believe this is what Spider-Man looked like back in the early 90s during the Ben Reilly storyline. I do know that this is how he looked in the DC vs. Marvel miniseries that came out in that decade, so if you haven't read that, then I suggest you pick it up. It's got some interesting battles and dialogue in it, especially when Spider-Man and Joker first met each other. That was particularly interesting. Alright, when I first got the figure out of the blister pack, I liked what I saw. The costume is very eye-catching with the big spider logos on the chest and back of this figure. There were two very tiny paint application errors on the web shooter located on his left wrist. However, the black webs were all painted very nicely. And I didn't see any chipping problems on this figure either. Alright, the joints, they all worked pretty well right out of the package. His head moves up and down slightly, and there's articulation in the elbows, hips, knees, and shoulders. I was a bit let down to discover that his feet don't appear to be flush on a level surface, and he looks a bit pigeon-toed as a result, which is unfortunate. So what I'll do here is pause, zoom in, and give you a closer look as to what the figure looks like. Okay. Alright, Capture Trap Spider-Man came with one accessory, so let me pan down and show you what that is. The figure stand that I have him standing on was not included in the package. You can buy these stands from smalljoes.com. And as you can see, this is yet another silly gimmick accessory. That's obviously being aimed at attracting the younger audience. This does look somewhat similar in appearance to the gimmick that was included with the Lizard Trap Spider-Man figure that I previously reviewed, except that the claw accessory on this particular item, it doesn't extend like on the Lizard Trap accessory. This has a simple spring arrangement that moves the jaws open and shut when you move the button that's located right here up and down. You can also clip this item onto the figure's left or right forearm if you choose. So let me demonstrate how this works. See, just like that. Very simple arrangement. Okay. Back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of this figure and let you see what he looks like from all sides. Okay. So overall, I don't think this is a bad figure. I was glad to find a representation of this version of Spider-Man in this scale. However, I'm not happy about the feet on this figure being a bit warped. And the Capture Trap accessory? Oh, that's just ridiculous, and it's completely unnecessary. So therefore, I'm going to give this figure a good recommendation, bordering on great. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.